welcome to Lexus Bellevue. I'm Jeff, and you are?
I'm Chris.
Hey Chris, yeah, pleasure to meet you. What brings you in today?
So I've got a BMW 3 Series that has about 80,000 miles on it. I'm looking to replace it.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar with what's going on in Lexus world, but you know, I kind of want to know what's out there, what's new, and what's going on.
Okay. I mean, kind of tell me, what are you looking for in your next car?
Well, I like the sportiness of my car, but it's getting pretty high on miles. I'm starting to rack up some maintenance bills and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I just love, like, the one thing I'm really I love driving that car every single day. It's so much fun to drive. But it's also getting kind of small, so I'm looking for something a little bit different, something that I can still have that fun to drive, you know, factor. I also need all-wheel drive, so I need a new car that I can take up skiing and I can do all that stuff with my family.
Okay.
And really kind of some fun toys in the car as well.
Okay. So are you looking at new cars in general or new cars to you?
Probably new cars in general,
Okay.
just because they have a lot of the technology that I'm looking for.
Okay.
In most cars.
Okay. And as far as technology goes, is there anything that you have to have in the next car? Like, does that look like navigation?
Definitely navigation.
Okay.
You know, something that allows like me and my family to play with like different music options in the car.
Okay.
You know, that, you know, I don't have too many other needs other than that, but definitely those two things.
Okay. So you're looking for something fun to drive. You need the all-wheel drive. You want something a little bit bigger too, a little bit larger sedan is kind of what you're thinking of as well.
Yeah, not SUVs. I don't like sitting up higher. And typically they wouldn't be as fun to drive as, you know, kind of a sports sedan and stuff like that.
Okay. No, I totally understand. I had to make the switch to the SUV, so there's days that I wish I had the sedan back.
Okay.
So, well, great. Well, I'd love to show you the Lexus. This is a 2015. This is a Lexus GS350.
Okay.
So I pulled this one out for you. This one is our F-Sport series. So you get a lot more of the performance aesthetics as well as some performance aspects to the car too that I think you'd really be interested in.
Okay.
Since you've been driving a BMW for how many years?
6 years now.
Okay. Did you buy that one new too?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, take a look at something like this. They got a lot of neat stuff going on. First off, if you take a look, they've got the wheels going on. They got the dark graphite finish to them. You also do have our signature F-Sport spindle grille going on with this one as well. So it definitely has a pretty aggressive front bumper. What are your kind of thoughts on something like this?
It looks pretty tough. I like that. Do all Lexus vehicles look like this?
Not all of them. So this one, they have a lot of the similar styling going on between all the whole Lexus lineup. But with our F-Sport signature like grille with the spindle grille, also with the more aggressive front bumper, this is all Lexus GS styling right here.
Okay.
So it's kind of neat. If you take a look at some of our other lineup, you can see how they have a similar cutout with the grille going on.
Yeah.
But they have a lot more of the horizontal lines,
yeah.
and they're not offering the spindle grille. This is only for our F-Sport vehicles.
Okay.
So it makes it pretty neat there. Stay right here. Now, on your BMW, do you have the angel eyes? I know that BMW does a pretty good job of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on that? Is that something that you're interested in, or?
Well, you know, I like it. What's more important for me now is better visibility for like me and my family.
Okay.
Visibility of the car and visibility as I'm out driving. So
Okay.
Looks are cool. I mean, this is a really sporty car.
Okay.
But I definitely want to make sure I have good visibility.
Okay. Let me show you the bi-xenon headlights on this vehicle here. They're about 3 times brighter than your traditional headlights, and they also do offer a pretty aggressive look too.
Yeah.
So you can see they got, this is our daytime running lights with it's more of a check mark, you know, the L finesse look. It's also got the bi-xenons that you can see that they basically will definitely have a really clear line that you can see driving in the night as well.
Yeah, those look sharp.
Yeah, well, come take a look over here. Safety, I can imagine you have a family is probably pretty important to you too. So this vehicle does come standard with 10 different airbags as well.
Okay.
So that's going to be standard on most of our Lexus lineup as well. Also, there's a couple other things going on. This one offers a blind spot monitoring system as well, which makes it pretty neat. Have you ever heard of that feature before?
I've heard a little bit about it, just, you know, as I was kind of looking through like Kelly Google reviews and Headman's reviews, it seems like a lot of new cars have that. I can imagine it probably checks out something that's in my blind spot,
Yeah.
and then lets me know about it somehow.
Absolutely. Yeah, so anytime that there's a vehicle in your blind spots when you're moving, whether on the driver or the passenger side, it will illuminate a little light in the mirror. You can kind of see how it's etched into the mirror right now.
Oh, yeah.
And that will go and illuminate if there's a vehicle in your blind spot. Now, if you go and you turn your turn signal on, it will flash at you as well to let you know. It's like, don't do that, that's going to hurt me.
Yeah, okay.
So that's probably not, that's definitely a pretty good safety feature there.
Okay.
Come take a look to the back. So ski trips, are you going to be putting a bike rack or like a snowboard rack on the top, or are you going to be putting it inside the car?
No, because it probably messes up like my sunroof, or you know, like it takes away a lot of this space.
Right.
So, do the seats fold flat, or what do I do?
Well, come take a look. So looking inside here, as you can see, you've got the pass-through going through the middle. So although the seats don't fold down, you can be able to put your skis, your snowboards, everything through the pass-through through the seats. And you definitely have plenty of room for all the gear too. Are you a snowboarder, skier?
Skier.
Okay. So yeah, and how many people are in your family now?
2 right now.
Okay.
But, planning on more.
Okay, well that's definitely exciting.
Yeah.
So is there kind of a child you're thinking coming along the way?
Well, eventually, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, take a look at something like this as well. Back seat room will probably be pretty neat with those rear-facing child seats.
Yeah.
They definitely take up a lot of space, so there's definitely a lot of leg room going on in the back here. Feel free to have a seat, try it out if you like.
Okay. Whoa, I'm 6'1". I fit pretty. I mean, this can't be where the seat normally sits, though, right?
Well, let me try it. I'm about 6 foot as well, so let's see kind of what that looks like here. So I'm definitely going to go back a little bit, but that's probably pretty solid on my end. And for 2 full-size people, whether there's 4 people in the car, we can all sit in here pretty comfortably and get up to the slopes or have room for the child seat as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
that's a lot of space back there. It's way bigger than my BMW. Like there's no way I could fit anyone my height back in the back of the car.
Your knees are probably touching the seat, right?
No, it's like you're like, I don't even want to try sitting back there.
Sure.
Cool.
Also, just kind of a couple of other things. One of my favorite things about the car is the advanced keyless entry. Feel free, put this key right in your pocket.
Yeah.
It makes it kind of neat. I don't know if your BMW offers it. I know like around that year there was a available feature. It wasn't standard at that time.
Yeah.
When you got the key in your pocket, you can walk right up on any of the 4 doors or also on the rear trunk lid. You can unlock the vehicle without ever pulling the key out of your pocket. Feel free, slip your hand right in the door handle. There's a heat sensor in there. And you automatically just unlock the door, and notice that the mirror is folded out as well. So it's kind of one of those neat things there. And you can go ahead and open the car right up, and it makes it easy. You also do have the push button start, so you can put your foot in the brake, press the push button start, and you can drive the car away like you just stole it without even pulling the keys out of your pocket.
So I never have to get my key like out of my pocket, or my wife doesn't have to find it in her purse. She can just get it in the car.
Right. I had one of my guests that actually sewed their key into their purse because they continued to lose it. So she said she'd never lose her purse, but she lost her keys. Those were her 3rd set. So we upgraded her to the advanced keyless entry, and she was ready to go.
Good to go.
Walking away, you just have these little indents. It's on the upper and the lower, so if the car gets iced over, you can actually lock it from underneath as well. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so it makes it kind of neat, and so you can walk away. Feel free, Chris, go ahead and have a seat in the driver's seat.
Okay.
You can use that advanced keyless entry to go ahead and open the doors right up.
Okay.
And I'll show you some of the cool bells and whistles on the inside of the car.
Okay. Cool.
Feel free, no, with the push button start right now, don't do it now, but what you would do is you'd put your foot in the brake and press the start button in order to fire it up. What I want you to do right now is don't put your foot in the brake, just press the start button twice. First time goes into accessory, second time goes into ignition on. So it gives us access to everything going on here.
Okay.
You do have a 12.3 inch screen, so definitely a pretty large screen.
Yeah.
Do you have any type of screen going on in your BMW now, or?
No.
Okay.
It's like non-navigation. It's just no.
Right. Okay. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of an upgrade for you.
This is crazy.
Okay. Cool. So a couple things going on with this. I know that you mentioned that you're interested in like a lot of multimedia functions and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is your remote touch mouse. So it's going to cover everything over the car, and it's actually, now my first thoughts was like, how the heck am I going to use this thing while driving? Well, it's actually pretty neat. It's got feedback on it, so it actually kind of makes it really easy to use. One of the things going on as far as media options, of course, you got your AM radio, your FM radio. You can switch between your sources and go between satellite, Bluetooth, your iPods, CDs, USBs, auxiliary ins. I mean, it's got every single different audio source that is available on the market today.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you kind of a satellite person? Do you like to stream your own music?
I really like Pandora music because I've selected all my different stations and they're kind of categorized the way that I like them, stuff like that.
Okay. So one of the things you'd probably like to do, you can stream your music right over your phone, over the Bluetooth, or you can go back and you can go into the Lexus app suite, and there's a Pandora app right on the car where you can still go and you can do the thumbs up or the thumbs down. You can have a lot more of the controls right over the car, where you don't, if you want to further fine tune your songs or your stations that you like.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the things that makes it neat, I wanted to point out the different drive mode select options that you have. So with the BMW, right, it's always a firm ride. It's always good, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, driving through the woods, it's definitely pretty fun to drive, right? Maybe in longer commutes, it gets a little bit stiff after a while.
Yeah. When I'm sitting out here in rush hour traffic, it sucks.
Right, right. So one of the things is that you have the drive mode select. So anytime you turn the car on, it's going to start off in normal mode, which is kind of like the standard drive, the traditional Lexus drive that you can imagine. If you turn to the left in Eco, it's going to basically detune the engine. It's going to cut off a little bit of the power from the AC and that sort of thing going on to focus on gas mileage. If you want to get back to the BMW kind of feel, you can first off turn it to sport mode.
And it shows, wow, that's cool.
Right, and you can see how it's kind of going to be holding the gears a little bit longer in the car. It's going to make it a lot more fun to drive. Okay. But what really makes it fun is only on the F-Sport do you have the option to go to the Sport Plus mode. See how it's got the steering wheel and your struts highlighted there?
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to give you a little bit of a heavier wheel. As well as it's going to be, it has adaptive variable suspension, so it's going to actually stiffen up your ride a little bit too. So when you are going through the woods, you turn it into Sport Plus mode and you're ready to go. You can do it simultaneously without even needing to put the car into park or anything like that. You can do it just while driving.
That's cool.
So it makes it pretty neat in that aspect as well. What are your kind of thoughts on this vehicle so far?
This has like a ton of stuff going on.
Any other questions, or is this something you'd like to take for a test drive to kind of experience the driving dynamics of the car?
I think I'd really like to do that. I think based off what you showed me, it's a lot of the stuff that I'm looking at. So,
okay.
Yeah, let's take it for a test drive.
Sweet, let's do it. Put your foot in the brake, press the start button, we can put it in gear and go for a drive.
Ooh. That sounds tough too.
It does. When you're in Sport Plus mode, you got to wait till it gets just a little bit over 4,000 RPMs, then you can really hear the engine going for you.
Cool.
So cool. Well, let's go for a drive and we'll give it a try.
Okay, awesome.